Okay, we'll do game today. Right? So the game is number one is the diagnosis, and number two will be the management part. I will give you scenarios: the child parent scenario, the teacher child scenario, and counselor child scenario, counselor mother scenario. And whatever is your present understanding, you will give the answer. Or you can give the truthful answer what we are doing with your own child. Okay? So no cheating here today, huh? No lying. Right? Before we start, should we calm down us? 4 and 4. Yeah, good idea. So breathe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe with nose, breathe out with nose. When you breathe in, your stomach should come out. When you breathe out, your stomach should go in. And when you breathe in, why you are breathing in with nose? Because you want the air to circulate through sinuses. It brings air to your body temperature and then you breathe in. And you are breathing out the same what you are breathing in. Do not empty the lungs. Do not be like, no, dear. You are a school counselor. A teacher approaches you and asks you that there is one child. There was a play in the school, and for this play, everyone has prepared their script and remembered the script and the talk with which they are supposed to say on the stage. But there is one particular child, and this teacher has given her three chances so far. Yeah, but every time this child has not done the homework, giving some of the other excuses. Now only 1 week is remaining. So as a school counselor, your responsibility is towards both teacher as well as the student, right? So without uh, like being a punishing to the student, yeah, being diplomatic, what will you do? What will you say the teacher? What is the solution and why? Think for 30 seconds. And in the meanwhile, you can type your answer. But don't write your answer in the one statement. You can write whatever you want. Okay, it's okay. Write them in answers and after thinking, it's okay. The competition is not about how fast you answer, how fast you type. The competition is about your what do you think. So was there a signal issue from me also or from uh, was I audible or shall I repeat? Everyone wants to repeat? Okay. So you are a school counselor and a teacher approaches you that there is a drama in the school during some function in the school and only 1 week is remaining. So she had given some assignment to every student who are participating in the drama to remember their lines, remember the script. There is one particular student who is always making excuses and not remembering the things. Okay, three chances are done. Now your your responsibility is towards both the teacher as well as the student. Okay, so being a diplomatic school counselor, what solution you will tell this teacher? It should not sound punishing also and it should not sound like lenient also. Okay, you can do whatever you want, right? So what solution you will suggest to this teacher? Any other solution? Maybe write the script, let him read for one more time. We'll guide the teacher to spend time with that child and make him learn the part of the script. Further talk to the child as to what is the child's reason and further come up with the option which is prompted the child. We'll ask the teacher to try and understand the child is facing the issue. Yeah. So very good. Everyone is like very sympathetic and empathetic for this child. But what about this poor teacher? She has a one drama. Next week she has to deliver something, and now she has put efforts equally to the students, right? And she has given him three chances. Now this child is a troublemaker, right? Whatever is your reason, right? If you are not interested in play, you can tell very frankly that you are not interested, right? Don't make it fool of yourself. So no need to talk to the child's parent that because it is not related to studies or something, right? If you're not interested, you can please leave the play. If you are interested, then you will need to work on your skills, your lines. You will need to remember your lines, right? So this is a time for making child realize that this is life, right? If you don't do your homework, if you don't do your assignment, you don't get money. You don't get reward. You are not rewarded. You are not given chances 1,000 times in your life. Normally, life gives you one chance, but the teacher has given you three chances. So here you will tell the teacher, tell the child, see, I have given you three chances. What is it? So there can be two reasons now, right? One is you are not interested in to be part of the play. Yeah, it's honorable to say that directly, and I will replace you. Absolutely okay. There is no problem. Not everyone is part of the play. I understand. The second is if you are not able to do it, it's better that you don't be part of this play. I'm giving you time till tomorrow. If tomorrow you are not able to deliver your work, this will be the final chance. I will replace you. We agree? I understand there are some difficulties you are facing, but other children are also your age. They also have the same difficulties in their life. When you are going to grow up, when you go for a job, you cannot give such excuses. You will be fired. When you go to a college, you will fail. Yeah? You cannot ask for chances, chances, chances. Okay? This is life. You need to understand this part. You have been watching a lot of Hindi movies. What happens in Hindi movies? There is a hero heroine and there is a hero child. Yeah? And this hero child will do a third class play, third class song, third class project, but still will get the first rank. Yeah? Because you want a happy ending. And there is a much better a computer child, or may not be a non-hero child or a villain's child, but they have done the better work. Yeah? But they are not rewarded. Because the hero child is rewarded because he is a hero child. It is Hindi movie. Don't learn from there. Yeah? Your parents are hero, you are hero, but life doesn't work like that. Life will reward only if you do your work. You like the answer? Those who like the answer, write down liked. Those who do not agree, write down do not agree. Absolutely okay. Everyone has their own purview. Absolutely fine. You can choose another path that do not give any more chance to this child. Done. This discussion you could have after first lapse, second lapse, still valid. Now this third time you have this discussion and tell the child you are removed, you are fired in a polite terms. Yeah. Okay. So when you work in some job, there is no politeness. Okay. There is no understanding. There is no empathy. The world is going to look, are you giving me result? If you give me result, you are good for me. If you are not giving me result, you are fired. You are no longer useful to the company. You are no longer useful to this school. You are no longer useful to this drama. You are not fit for this drama. Right? So you have to make the child realize that he is living a real life in the real world from the day one. Okay. Now the second thing. Yeah. Your child comes to you and says after the school the child has come and says that child seems irritable or disturbed something, and child says, "Mummy, I will not go to school tomorrow. Even if you beat me, I will not go to school." Yeah, you are not that monster mother who is beating the child, but still, the child will use all the black pills. What do you do? Think you can think and answer this question. Okay, age of the child, school child, 8, 9, 10th or whatever, yeah, or 7, 6, 5, 4, doesn't matter. Say, okay, fine, matters, okay, because Maya's thinking whether the child has boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah, we are assuming that is not the case, yeah. Hmm, very good. So ask what happened at the school, what is the reason. The child will give some reason, will not give you the true reason at the first instance, okay. So there are steps for this. Number one, the child has come from the school. Make the child comfortable. Okay, no problem. Don't go. Come, change your dress, get freshen up, eat food. What do you want to eat? I will cook it for you. Yeah. First, your one is trust. Yeah, yeah. Mummy has agreed. So the barriers have gone. The defense mechanism is gone. You don't need to lie anymore now. Okay. Whatever reason you give doesn't matter. It's okay. Don't go. Now important is what do you want to eat. So you have won his trust. You are now on the side of the child. Okay. Now you feed the child, make him comfortable, him or her, yeah. And by the time the meal is about to finish or after the meal is finished, you can ask, what happened at the school? Yeah, just casually while doing your chores or not paying attention so much. Do not stare the child, yeah, because if the child has done some mischievous thing, the child will lie, and you are the one who has taught the child to lie. I will come to that proof, okay. I will prove each and every one that you are the one mother or father actually who has taught the child to lie. More of father, huh? Less mother. Mothers, fathers are very horrible. Okay, so audience is more of so I have to be diplomatically. Then when the child start talking, and to ask more things and all. Okay, so now then you come to the question. This is second part again. What is the reason that you don't want to go tomorrow? Yeah, what happened actually? Or that's something. Yeah. So if the child still doesn't open up, you can ask the question: is it some boy, some girl troubling you, bullying you? Yeah. There are boys who get bullied by girls also, and there are boys who get bullied by boys also. All the things happen. But there is a teacher troubling you. There is an assignment which is due or you are not finished, or something happened. What happened? Yeah. Some embarrassing moment. So you give some options. Then the child will, and you tell the child whatever it is, I will understand. I will not judge you. Yeah. And as soon as the child says it is this matter, never say that, oh, it's such a small matter, don't worry. Means you are invalidating the child, you are not understanding the child. If for child's world, that small problem is the only problem in the life, right? The child doesn't have the problem of paying the rent and earning money, yeah, or finding someone to marry, yeah, or finding a job. The child's problem is this much only. My rubber is missing, my pencil is missing, my homework is missing. Teacher scolded me, that girl bullied me. I said something to that girl or boy, and I'm afraid to go tomorrow. The child world is very small, so that is their world. So whatever it is, they say, I understand completely. Yeah, never say that it's a very minor thing, it's a minute thing, don't worry. No. Yeah, I understand very well. So if I would have been, this is a third part now you have come. Okay. The first part is making the child comfortable. The second part is probing and asking question. And without judging and without invalidating anything. Okay. The third part you come is I understand. Yeah, I have gone through similar scenario. I can understand what you're saying. Yeah, I also faced the similar scenario. But when I faced this scenario, I realized that when I went to school, I had to go to school someday or the other. Yeah, I could have skipped it next day, but then I realized, yeah, day after day, tomorrow I have to go. I have to face it. And once I faced it, I realized that issue was not a real issue. Okay, and it could have been solved by open discussion, or maybe people forget it, or maybe no one is going to take it up, right? If the issue is about the homework, the project, assignment, the teacher scolded, then you can tell the child, okay, I will sit with you. Yeah, so when do you want to study? We'll do the homework together. So Mirfat, don't scold him so much. Child is child, let the child play and keep the video on, don't worry, it's okay. Don't like leave it to your husband, he's already doing that with your child. Don't, you also don't become like that, huh? I hope he's not listening. Thank God. So then you sit with the child, help the child finish the project or the homework. You are doing this project not to help the child because you are going to enjoy it. Yeah, I want to help you for the project because I want to enjoy that process. Yeah, I enjoy. In my childhood I used to just love doing these projects, and I could do less projects because I was so studious, and now I want to take this opportunity to help you so that I can also learn. Yeah. Oh, this is a maths. This is a topic. Yeah, for tomorrow. So, that is my interesting topic. Actually, that is my big topic. Whatever is your scenario, try that. Say the truth. But both of us will learn together. Yeah. While the child is learning, do not watch your own mobile and do not be on your corporate slave phone. Yeah, you are a corporate slave. Even if you after coming home, you are on the phone. Yeah, or you are on the WhatsApp messages to people. So don't do that. So focus with the child, enjoy the process of learning and completing the task, homework or the project. By this time now your fear is gone once we complete the project, and I think you can now go to school tomorrow and show your project to the teacher. Okay. Important is to face the problems. So there is a story of Swami Vivekananda. One time he was walking across the streets in some Banaras or some city. He was a wandering monk at that stage. He was alone, and some monkeys started running behind him, and he got very afraid, and he also started running, and then more monkeys started running behind him. Then suddenly some sadhu shouted from behind, "Do not run! Stand up!" So he heard that voice and he stood up. As soon as he stood and faced those monkeys started running away. Yeah, or first initially some monkeys they stopped, and when they saw that okay, this man is not afraid, they started running away. So problems are like this. When you face, either they stop or they start running away. So these are monkeys. Whatever is your problem, even if the child has not told you, you can tell this story. Whatever is your problem, you are not told me, it is monkeys. So now the child will say, no, no, mama, this problem is not like monkeys, it is a bigger. So tell me, na, every problem has a solution. Yeah. So you want to go to Mars? That's a huge problem. There is a solution for that. Yeah. You want to reach from one city to another in 1 hour? There is a solution. There must be some solution. You tell me. Okay. So at least you discuss with me. You will feel better. Then the child will open up. And you have to promise to the child. You will not judge or validate or invalidate the child. Yeah, invalidate the child. Yeah, you have to promise that even if it is your mistake, even if you are at wrong, I will not punish you because you are my child. I will support you. I would prefer you not doing something bad in your life, but we are humans. Some mistakes happen. Yeah. So, and if you have done some mistake, you can always tell me. I will support you. I will tell you how to come out of it, how to rectify your mistake. Then the child opens up. You liked it? If you liked it, write down liked. If you have different opinion, you can always mention different opinion. No problem. Those who are paying attention, they will write in the chat. Those who are zombies, you know what you are going to do. Keep your camera off and do not reply. Third case study, third scenario. Okay, so third scenario, I have to prove you that you, either mother or father, is the one who has taught the child to lie. Yeah, how the lie was invented, and the child has no need to go outside the world and learn the lie. They have mastered it before the age of 3 years. I will give you a scenario. Yeah, there are two children. Okay, first one children, elder child, firstborn. The child is playing with a toy, and the child is trying to carry the toy from one place to another. Suddenly, the toy falls, and the toy is broken. and that toy was expensive, probably a gift from your father or mother. Yeah, so you are also more emotionally attached to the toy rather than the child. Now you suddenly get into rage and you shout at the child, how dare you break that toy, I'm going to break your bones, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to beat you, and you start shouting at the child is afraid. Similar scenario, there are two siblings, they play, they break, they hurt each other. Yeah, who has broken the teapot? I'm going to kill you. This is a child of 3 years, 5 years. They are thinking, oh my god, if I tell the truth, she will kill me. They think you are really going to kill them, right? So if I tell her the truth, she is going to kill my loving sister or brother. What should they do? As a child, what should they do? You tell me. As a child, what would you do? There is a simple escape mechanism. Mama, I don't know who has broken it. Or the elder child will say, Mama, that younger child has broken it. Because he knows or she knows you are not going to beat that young boy and you are going to beat the elder child. Mama, I have not broken it, it was broken from the beginning only. Yeah. One time your child speaks the truth, you punish the child. The child does something, other things, which they do some mistake. And when the child comes to you and accept their mistake, instead of understanding that took a lot of courage to accept their mistake and say in front of you, you scolded the child, punished the child in whatever way, not physically but emotionally. Right? Now the child has understood the ball game. To control the parent, hey, you cannot control your child. Child is going to control you. Remember, this is a different generation, evolution. To control my mother, to control my father, I need to say something which she likes. Yeah, I'll tell you one very funny story. So my child was around 3 years or 3.5 years. Just started talking. She talked little. She started talking little late. Okay, and I made her realize, or somehow I don't know how she grasped it, that this pizza, burger, these are junk foods. Yeah, and you're not supposed to eat it because they are not healthy. I don't know how she learned that. Maybe from YouTube or something. And then one day I asked her like. Beta, you want to eat pizza? I'm going to order it. So she went to her mother and complained, Mummy, Papa is forcefully feeding me Pizza Hut and making me fat and making me eat junk food. What can I do, Mummy? Now I have to eat only. He is going to order. You understand? She wants to eat, but she doesn't want to take the blame. She is going to blame me. And then I just simply asked, is there anything you want to like order? So she said, yeah, Coke. So I'm like, junk food. She said, no, it's not junk food. It's a junk drink. So junk food is bad. Junk drink is okay. Okay. So we have the pizza and the Coke and we are eating and enjoying. And at the end, I'm the culprit. Yeah. So your younger child is always the culprit. Yeah. So elder child will blame your younger child. Or sometimes the younger child is over smarter. Younger child is going to blame the elder child. And you are not going to listen to that poor child. Who are you when you were child? Were you a mischievous younger child or the miserable elder child? Write down in the chat. Whoever you are, write down. You don't remember that? It is so traumatic. Eldest. Okay. The most miserable. Miserablest. Eldest. Ah. Oh, you were sweet younger child. Very good. Very good. Obedient elder child. You know what is this obedience means? Yeah. She is afraid of her mother. Yeah. Okay. The poor elder one. Chitra, you are still like that, dear. Even you are grown up, still like that. Okay. So Mirfat was the younger one who was always blamed for. Okay, very interesting. I have all the sympathies and empathies and everything for you. They protected you, everyone. Wow, she's really blessed, huh? That you are such a good people. So are you now convinced that parents are the one who are teaching the child to lie? You are priming your child, conditioning your child to lie. Because if you lie, you are rewarded. If you speak truth, you are punished. You agree? If you agree, write down the chat. You agree. And that's how you learned the lie. Yeah. The invention of lie happens like this. Now a difficult case. Yeah. Typically, there is a phase of the child, phase of life for most of the child or probably every child. When to seek attention, they will blame others. Okay, so they fall by their own mistake, but they will blame other. Yeah, they are throwing temper tantrum because they are hungry or came back from school or something was not satisfied. They will blame the teacher that teacher has beat me today. Yeah, or just teacher has scolded only probably or punished the child somewhere, embarrassed, but the child will say that teacher has punished, beat me up, and this boy has pushed me and all those things. Does it happen with? Now this is a difficult case. What will you do in this case? You cannot say the statement, no, no, it is not possible. Then you are lost the trust. She will replace you as your parent. I want a new parent, mama, now. You don't understand me, what I'm going to say. Yeah, the child is going to tell you. And I want a new mother. Okay. So you cannot say that, no, no, that is not possible. Yeah. You have to avoid invalidating the child. What will you do? It's a difficult, yeah. Has it happened with you? If you do not know the answer and has happened with you, you can write down happened with you. The child makes up, made up stories to get attention. It happens. Yeah, it happened with you. Oh, you are the one who used to do it. Happens all the time. You used to do all the day. Those who are not replying, it is they who used to do it all the time. Probably they are still doing it. They have some minor fight with their husband. They are not happy with something, some argument. They call their parents and add two things, five things extra, and say to me, "He's such a monster. Where have you married me?" You do that, right? Those who are not replying, they are the ones who do this. Okay, they are like, sir, how do you know the truth? Yeah, your husband is saying yes, sir, it is truth. Yeah, he's standing behind. Yeah, yeah, very good. So now there are steps for this. So first you calm down the child. Calm down means don't say, never say the child you calm down. It's like there is an angry lion in front of you and you say, oh beta, calm down. You're like, oh, how dare you? Yeah. So if someone is angry, never say this word unless your object is to make them further angry and you are the one who's gaslighting. So this is a gaslighting tactic to say someone be calm, calm down. Yeah. Okay. So you first make the child comfortable, give them food, give them whatever they need, the play and the playtime and the time and your attention. Then you ask the child, actually what happened exactly, yeah, tell me. So they start telling you the story actually. Okay, in the story there is going to be some gap. As an adult you understand this is a gap. As a child they will not understand this is gap. Okay, now you know that this is not truth. Okay, so you don't need action. So if you don't need it, if this is not a truth, then your only thing is no further action is required. I don't need to talk to the parent, mother, or that other person or the teacher. Action is not required. But you cannot say this in front of the child. Your story is not a match, you are lying. You cannot say this. They will replace the parent. Don't forget. They will lose trust on you forever and ever. Next time they will not come to you. So you have to say, okay, so this is one time incidents or multiple times. So most likely they will say one time, sometimes they say multiple times. Okay, so next time this happens, you do this. You do this step. So you are equip him with the knowledge that if someone does this with you, you do this step. Okay. If a child says that the teacher beat me or a boy beat me, don't say you must have done something wrong. Means you are his mother or my mother here. It's so bad. Huh? I'm crying here, he beat me, and you are telling you must have done something wrong. Means I'm the monster child. So I'm the child of a parent. So my parents are monster then. Yeah. So you are the monster then. So I need a new parent. By that logic. Agree? So don't do that. So you equip the child with something they should do, a knowledge of next action, what you should do. That action cannot be violence. Because it is going to happen that some child beat you or sometimes troubles you and then you beat up the child, that child also beats you up, both are damaged. You don't know what level things will go bad. You don't want that, right? So there has to be some other solution, diplomatic solution. You can always play a psychological warfare, right? So if it is a matter of teacher, so what do you think is the reason the teacher scolded you or beat you up or something? Yeah. So she will give the truth answer now. That was the reason. Only small, very minor reason. Okay, next time we will take care that this does not happen by doing our homework, by doing our assignment and not creating the trouble. Or not arguing with the teacher, or okay, being a attentive student and not talking and not running away. Yeah, whatever is the reason. If the troublemaker in the story is so-called troublemaker is the villain of the story is another child. Yeah. So you have to tell the child that you say something, or two, three things you can do. One is avoid that child completely. Do not engage, do not interact, do not play Tom and Jerry game. Yeah, you go and poke up someone and someone comes back, you running and you run, you enjoy that game. Don't do that. Okay. You ignore that, you ignore the existence. You cannot see that child, you cannot see that person in the class. That person is invisible for you. If that person talks, you do not hear. If that person is there, you do not see. Okay, so two things. One is do not poke. So we have told the child, we have subtly understood that there is something the child is doing mischievous also. So we have told the child, don't poke the Tom, don't be the Jerry. Second, we have said that ignore that person. The third, you can give some solution what the child should speak up. Yeah, what should you speak up? You want to hear one real scenario? Mothers of sons will not like this answer. For them also, I have another answer then. So mothers of daughters typically like this answer. So my child was in probably KG1, KG2. One day she came and said, "Papa, the boy behind me pulls my choti." I'm like, okay. So next time he does that, you tell him that this statement. Papa, I'm listening. Yeah. So remember this statement and do a trial reversal with me. So I'm pulling her choti just for play and she's saying this to me. So that she's so perfect in saying this statement. Yeah, very well. There is no mumbling, fumbling, extremely professional dialogue. So how the dialogue goes? Yeah, I will give you the example. Yesterday your mother called me and she said that using your name, you do susu in your pants till this age. So embarrassing and so bad. Yeah. You should not do that. This child is traumatized for life. The child is going to go, the son is going to go to the mother and fight with his mother. Why you called this girl in my class and told her that I do susu in the pants? Whether he does or not, that is the matter different. Yeah. Then he is trapped in his own game. Then his mother will ask why she has said this. So he will say, no, I pulled his choti. Done. You liked it? Yeah. Those who liked it, write down liked it. Those who did not like it, write down did not like it. Absolutely okay. Because you are mother of the son, so you are not going to like it. For those who are mother of the son who do not like it, I give you one answer. Teach your son not to misbehave with the girls. Because girls are going to damage you more psychologically and for lifetime. She's not going to fight with you. She will say something. She will do something. She will say other girls in the class to boycott this boy. Because this boy is bad. What will you do? In the real life, when the child will grow up, That time you cannot tell the child not to be mischievous with the girls, because that time he is mischievous, people will beat him up. You don't want that. The time is now to tell your child that do not pull the choti of the girls, do not trouble the girls. Be the hero of the movie, don't be the villain. Yeah. So in a bus, in the school bus, one time a boy, probably elder boy, troubled my daughter. Yeah. So this is a serious case. I first thought I will talk to the principal and call his parents and get something done. Then I had another tactic. So that is some normal person, average people do that. Here, I'm a psychotherapist. I'm going to play psychological warfare. Yeah. So next day, I brought around 50 chocolates, each chocolate costing 10 rupees, plus 3-4 boxes of cakes, cookie cakes, yum fills and dark fantasies and all, and went to the bus and distributed it. I talked to the bus conductor and the driver. Both were doing mischievous thing and everything. I said, I did not come here to beat up the child or talk to the child. I don't want to talk. I just want to give the chocolates. Then while distributing the chocolate, I told my daughter, give 2 boxes to him. She was like, what, Papa? I said, do it. And that boy, I just said from the back that, you want to be the villain or the hero of the movie? The villain is the one who troubles the girls and gets beaten up. Yeah, you had the fear that I'm going to beat you up today, right? I'm not going to beat you. These other boys in the bus are going to beat you up. Next time you trouble any girl, you are not the villain. You want to be hero? So you have to protect the girls. So next time someone else is troubling any girl or my daughter, you have to protect her. Right? This is a child's play. They became good friends. And next time any other boy or any other girl they are fighting, this same boy is taking the side of my daughter. Hey, don't trouble her. No? That's such a simple thing. And the story does not end here. This is a psychological warfare now. This boy and subsequently his younger sister was also in the same bus. Yeah. So I gave 1 box of cake. Other children only 10 rupees worth chocolate. Okay. You're not satisfied? 2 chocolate. Eva, go 2 chocolates. Who wants 3rd chocolate? Everyone is like, yeah. Okay, 1 chocolate. Who wants the whole box of chocolate? Yeah. Protect her. Okay. Next time if he troubles her, you will beat him. Okay. Now 1 box to this boy and 1 box to his sister. Both of them went to home. Obviously, they have to say to the parents, from where they got this chocolate box, or the box of cake, and plus chocolates also. They told their parents. Probably the boy has manipulated the story, but the younger sister told that no, Bhaiya had troubled Eva. Then Eva's father came today, and he didn't beat up us, or he didn't scolded us, but he gave biscuits and chocolate to everyone and told everyone that if he does trouble, every one of you beat him, and if anyone does trouble, you protect her, plus you are the hero. Okay, take this. After 1 week, both of them left the bus. They did not come up in the bus. Why? There is no parent who will go to that boy and give a chocolate or the cake, right? So probably this was not my intention. Okay, that level 3 was not my intention. Okay, my intention was level 2, that they will go to their parents and admit their own mistake and get their scoldings, right? My work is done. But their parents went to the 3rd level. They thought, what is this father whose child was troubled by my son, and he came and gave the cakes to both of them, and special different box of cake for these 2, and other children other chocolates. There is only one diagnosis: this cake is poisoned. So I have beaten them in their own game. Now they are afraid. My God, next time you will go in the same bus, that girl Eva will bring another cake box or chocolate, and she will give to everyone, and she will give some special chocolate to you. What if you eat the chocolate is their mind is overdriven and they left the bus. That was not my intention, okay, but my purpose is served here. Then I told my daughter, you see, things can be solved without fight. I could have gone to the principal, I could have get that child removed, I could have talked to his parents, or we could have done something else. But this child is in the same school, is also immature, 2 years older only, and that may be just a mischievous thing, not intentional, okay, not a mature child. Okay, if I told her also, but see, this is a girl child, yeah, that problem is solved, but you have to educate the girl child. In future, either it is your mistake or someone else's mistake, because the bus conductor made her believe that it is her mistake that she sat next to him. Hey, that is not her mistake, okay? She sat in the school bus. Yeah, she should be protected. So I told her, whether it is your mistake, not your mistake. Others believe you, don't believe you. Come to me, tell me the truth. Don't worry. If you are wrong, I will be on your side. If you are right, I am your side. If you do the mistake, I am on your side. I will protect you. I will do something to protect you. Don't worry. I will tell you, if you do some mistake, I will help you to correct it. But you have to come and tell me what happened. Don't hesitate. Now, this was the boy who was 2 years elder, and it was still immature. If it had been 10th standard, 11th standard, 12th standard, I would have done something else. If that boy would have been outside the school, means non-school boy, then there is a separate algorithm altogether. Yeah, do something with that boy that no one knows what happened, right? So I told her that. So she should be equipped. She should not feel, because this girl child should not feel that a boy troubled her and my father is rewarding him. Yeah. So she should understand this is a tactic for getting the punishment through his own parents. You liked it? The punishment was very big. I also did not expect that they will be removed from the buses. Okay. And subsequently they were like normal, like, because you are going to the same school, you don't want you don't want unnecessary enemies. If you like the approach, write down the approach. You liked it. If you have some different idea, you can write. You have some different idea. Absolutely okay. Everyone has one of the ideas. This is a girl child. Yeah. Now there is a boy child. Okay. Now it is my nephew. He comes to me and says, "Ki Tau, there is one boy in the class who is bullying me." Yeah, and he brings 2-3 boys in his background, and they bully me. I'm like, okay, tell me more. So he is like saying something that he has nothing. He is like, okay, not focused in studies and all those bad mouthing about that other boy. I told him, I will tell you certain steps. You do those steps. Now this is a boy, yeah. Now for a girl child the approach is different. For a boy child it is different. So number one step, every day you take some fruit juice or some biscuit packets and distribute to 10 people in the class or 5 people in the class or your friends. In few days it will happen that those who are the bullies or those who are friends of that bully, they will also ask you, give me one. What will you do? So what do you think? What will the child do? If the enemy asks, the child will say, hey, get out. I am not going to do it. Yeah, that's a normal response. No, you are a smart child. What do? You give. Don't give one. Give 2. Give 3. And tell that friend of the bully, next time if someone bullies me, you have to protect me. You are my friend. Done. So what you have done, your enemy you are converted to your protector, your bodyguard. Number 1 step. Number 2, next time you face that bully, okay, slap that bully whatever you can and run away from there. Don't stand there and go to the principal's office or teacher's office. Slap, direct slap. That's it, end. Normally bullies, they are bullied till the time they are dominant. As soon as they see that some other child has dominated them, there all the balloon is flattened now. सब हवा निकल जाएंगी. ठीक है. Though, but what if this boy beats me or his friends beat me? That's why you're running to the teacher. Yeah. That's why you're running to the principal's office. Yeah. You come home and tell me today then what happens. So that is step two. Step one is you have to distribute chocolates and fruits, not with the intention to make friends, with the intention to convert the enemy to your bodyguard. And if the bully comes to you asking for chocolate, you win. Done. Keep a separate pack, give him a big box. Tell him that now you will not bully me, you will be my friend, and if someone else troubles me, you protect me. So the next time someone else is troubling you, this bully will come. Hey, how dare you trouble my friend? Done. You have converted your bully to your bodyguard. You liked it? But since you are a boy child, you should not be afraid to have two hands. Right? So because I have to show him that life is going to be sometimes unfair, sometimes people are going to trouble you. You should be prepared both. One is a diplomatic solution, level 1, and level 2 is going to be physical solution. You have to be prepared for both. For a girl, you cannot say this. For a girl, it's always a diplomatic solution, psychological warfare, crushing the other person psychologically for lifetime, traumatizing someone. Yeah. And if not resolved, then I'm going to intervene, not you. Okay? Because if it is going to be physical, they should not know that you are the one who is responsible. Yeah. We can always hire some people to get it done. Yeah. So you should not sully your hands. Very good, Pratibha. Very good. You are very smart. Very good. Probably there is a copy of the thoughts which is happening from here to there. Wow. Very good. Very good. Okay. So now for you there is opportunity to take 60 seconds and write down the case history which you are facing or you need answer to. The problem you are facing. Some of you are like, so many problems, sir, where do I start? I'm not talking of your personal life problem, your husband's problem. I'm talking of children's problem. Children's means apostrophe S. Yeah. Otherwise, people are like, sir, children's, you said children's, sir, spelling mistake. Either it may be a client issue, it may be your student's issue, or it may be your child's issue, or it may be your own issue. You can write there in the chat. Today's topic is not husband related, or wife related, or marriage related. Today's topic is related to the child. Or parent. Yeah. Child does something, how should parent react now? Yeah, that question also okay. I open up this book, but today's game is so interesting that instead of this book, this game is much more better. So to get the answers for this game, correct answers, you can read this book, Letter to Student. You can buy it on Amazon, go on Amazon, search my name. You will find a few books written by me which are sold on Amazon. Not every book is sold. So Sheetal is asking, elder child is comparing with others. You can keep writing your case studies. So Sheetal is asking, elder child is comparing with younger one always. How to connect them together? So this is about more of a sibling competition, sibling rivalry, jealousy, all those things. It is very common. Now you elder child, you have to probably in this case, elder child is maybe both things can be there. That elder child is better in studies or weaker in studies than the younger child. Both things can happen. So you have to tell the elder child. If it is elder child, the script is easy actually. So remember the script today. You are my firstborn. You are my first love. You are our life. For your father, you are life. For me, you are life. You came first in our life and you are our first happiness of our life. Yeah? So there is a younger child which has come, but that doesn't replace you. Yeah, whether he is weak or whether he is better than you, that is not the competition I'm evaluating you at. Yeah, I'm evaluating you with the other children of your class. His competition is very less. Okay, if you are the brother, you will always wonder why your parents love your sister very much, because your sister tells your parents secretly to love you more. Right? So read this in the letter to student. You will get very good answers what you should tell your child. The competition is not between you and the younger child. The competition is not between us who love more. Yeah, obviously we love you more because you're our firstborn. Yeah, you are our first happiness. The subsequent child we still have to love. That is also our child. That is your brother, your sister. Okay. The competition is always this child with his or her classmates, with you, with your classmates, with your age group. Now there is a mistake which parents do. Yeah. Now this is younger child. You are always more protective. If the child gets hurt, you are like, hey, why did you do this? He did not do it intentionally. It happened by mistake. If you blame the child two, three times, why did you do this? The child will one time say that it was not intentional, mama, it was sorry. The second time the child will rebel. I don't care what you say. The third time the child will start hitting this younger child. Because getting already blamed. Yeah, not approach. Second approach, what you do mistake is you buy something for the younger child, some toy. Obviously, same toy may not apply for the older child, but the same day you do not bring something for the older child. Wrong. You have to buy for both of them. It can be the same thing if you like, my dear younger child, or something new. If you are going to buy the toy and your elder child is with you, so first step is you go buy with for you whatever you want. Yeah, what is your list? Tell me 5 items. Okay, I will help you select one item out of it. So whatever budget suits you, whatever is not harmful for the child, you select that thing. Yeah, this is available. Then go. Can you help me select what is good for your younger child? What will he like? What will she like? So you are involving in the decision making. Yeah. What do you think you would like at this age? What do you think she will like? Can you help me? Yeah. Now sometimes elder child is like, why you are buying for him? Yeah, because I bought for you, I'm going to buy for him. Both of you are my children. It is my responsibility to love both of you. Right? And I brought it first for you. You need to understand this. Right? Don't be a bad human being. Okay? Absolutely okay to say that. The child is involved, the child selects a toy. At the end, you are selecting the toy which you already had in your mind. Absolutely okay. Yeah. Now sometimes both the child are matured enough, they can select their own toys. Let them select their own toys. Go inside, come back. Yeah. So if you think your budget is not that, then you should earn more. Yeah. You should work to make up your budget. Don't say that you cannot afford. I will tell you one very sad story. Before that, write in the chat what was the question and if I have answered that. Okay, don't write because please because other questions will get buried up. Okay, if you're watching the recording, you can write. Otherwise, life. We come to the sad story. Should we or no? Okay. This is a story, real story, 20 years back. Yeah, when I used to practice, I had one pathologist. I mean, I used to practice medicine that time. So there was a pathologist in the same hospital, and he had a daughter who had frequent fever and all. He had visited few doctors and same hospital, different hospital, nothing worked out. He came to me. I was very junior that time, but because I have read the books thoroughly, so and my diagnosis was always out of the box, crazy diagnosis. So I thought this is something not normal, and I checked her neck and all. So there was a lump in her neck. Okay, behind of the neck. You know what is the diagnosis now? More likely it is lymphoma. So I asked him to get evaluated for lymphoma, FNAC and all. Earlier the doctors were doing only blood test and all, not finding out. Everyone missed that lump. And they did the FNAC, they found out it is lymphoma. And this pathologist came to me and cried so much, and he said that, sir, when she was young and she used to ask me some toys, I used to say that I don't have money. And when she used to ask for toys, I used to say that when you grow older, I will give you. Now I am going to spend lakhs of rupees to just to save her life, and she's not going to survive. Then one day, me and one of my friend, we went to see her in the this children pediatric ward. Okay, and we brought her because when you are a young doctor, you develop a connection with the patients. You get attached. Absolutely okay, because you have seen very few clients, and that was your first diagnosis of lymphoma and all those things. So we brought the cup, which we used to change the color of hot and cold water color change. We gave the cup to her, and she kept that cup. And then her mother brought her that, okay, beta, you will drink the milk now. She said, yes, yes, I will drink the milk. So I told her that use the new cup now, yeah, for the milk. And she said, I will use that cup later. And I suddenly started crying. And then I said, no, no. In my mind, I said, no, there is no later. There is no later. So I told her, no, you use this cup from today. Yeah. She was like, no, no, wo kharab ho jayega. This cup will get spoiled. So I was like, if it gets spoiled, we'll buy new. I promise you, I will bring it new. Or your father will bring it new. You start using this cup now. There is no later. So you have money or no money. When someone is about to die, you spend lakhs of rupees just to save them, right? And when someone is healthy, you don't invest your energy, resources, time, and money to fulfill their wishes. What is your child going to ask? They are not asking diamonds, they are not asking buildings. What is the child going to ask? 5,000 rupees gift? 5,000 rupees toy? Very less expensive. Very less expensive. You earn 25,000 per month. Still, it is less expensive. Understand? Those who think you will remember this story, write in the chat, I will remember. And will follow, will buy any gift my child asks. The child asks gold. Okay, no problem. Come today. What do you want? That's going to be investment, my dear. It's okay. The child wants a costly toy. It's okay. As long as it is worth it. It is not going to damage the child. It is not going to harm the child. And it is of good quality. Okay. Now there are two problems in this. One is whether you are spoiling the child by giving the child everything what they demand. The child is not going to understand what is your motive, what is your background, that you have heard this story and you got emotional now. They don't know this, right? And the child may get spoiled and may start thinking whatever they demand of you, they are entitled to get it. So you have to balance it also. The child is asking iPad. You can afford the iPad, but you say the child, no, beta. Because your eyes will get damaged, you will lose interest in your studies. When you go to susu, poo poo, gaga, potty, you will sit and watch the iPad only. Yeah, I know you very well. Yeah, 18 hours you will do that. And when you were a child, he's not going to remember. When you were a child, you used to do this. We had iPad at our home, and you used to watch 16 hours, and we used to enjoy that. But then you got addicted, so that's why we removed that iPad. Yeah. So no, ask something else. That something is going to be very, very small. Very small. Whatever the cost is, it's okay. As long as it is good quality, it is worth it, it is going to add to the value of the child. Okay. So Ritu has a difficult scenario at her home. You know, Ritu is blessed with such a nice husband. Whatever she thinks and wishes, her husband gives her. Says that, okay, use my Amex card, buy it. Okay. But now her son gets jealous if she buys something for her own. So there are two steps for this. You have to tell the son that you are not purchasing it. Yeah, you are not purchasing it for me. I am purchasing from my money for me. I am purchasing on my money for you also. What you are getting is from me. I am not getting it from you. And there is no competition between you and me that if I take something, I will not give you. Yeah, there is no competition. You ask something, if I think it is appropriate, I give you. If I need something and I think it is appropriate, I buy for myself. Like I pamper you, like I love you, I want to buy something for you. Similarly, I want to pamper myself, I want to buy something for myself. There is no competition, there should not be competition between you and me. Because we are not brother sisters. We are not classmates. We are not siblings for a sibling rivalry. You will say this obviously if it is a single child. Otherwise, you use the classmate example. Yeah. I am your mother. Whatever you are getting, the dress you are wearing, clothes you are wearing, school you are going, the gift you are getting, the toy you are getting, I am buying it for you. If I start competition with you, what you do with me, you will not get anything. Do you want to play that game? Tell me what game you want to play. So there are two games you can play. One is jealousy. We are both jealous of each other. One is generosity and love. Which game you like? Choose one. But if you choose generosity and love, next time if I buy something, you have to come with me and help me buy that. If I want to buy a diamond set of 10 lakh rupee on your father's Amex card, then you have to come with me and help me select that and be happy. Not from your face or smile, but from your heart. I'm not going to buy you. So the child is very smart, huh? So then you have to buy me also something for 1 lakh at least if you buy for 10 lakhs. No, there is no agreement like that. I'm already spending money on you in raising you in your school, on your clothes, on your toys, and whatever you need. Whatever is required for you, whatever is good for you, that is sufficient. Okay? Don't compete with me. There is no competition. Imagine if I start competing with you. Your father decides to give you a bike, cycle, or something, and then I fight with your father. No, no, don't give him this, otherwise, you will have to give me also this. What will happen to you? Your father will always have hesitation to give you something. Same way, if I buy something and you compete with me, I will have hesitation to buy something for me. I don't want that. You don't want that game. So which game you want to play? Yeah. I can play both the games. I'm very good in both the games. If I say something to your father, he will not give you next what you want, and I know what exactly statement I have to say. But if you say something to your father, he will not listen to you and give me what I want. You know why? Because the giver is me actually. You are the taker in this game. I am giving you. Though your father is spending money or I am spending money, I am approving it. I am giving you. You like this answer? If you like this answer and if you think that your son will understand, write down, you will try. You will try. Yeah. Even after this, if your child does not understand Ritu, you need to buy this book, Letter to Student. Go to Amazon, buy this book, very minimum cost. I can send you gift, but if I send you gift, you don't value it. So you have to buy it. And once you buy this book, once your child reads it, once you read it, I guarantee you, you will find one page that will bring tear to his eyes. One page where he will come to you and say, I love you, mama. One page he will realize that he has to be gratitude for his parents, what they are doing. The whole book, one book, simple book, One page is 30 seconds. The whole book, once you read and once your child read, it will create a stronger emotional bond between you and the child. Where is the new edition of this? Okay. Anyways, yeah, it will create a stronger bond between you, emotional bond between parent and child. That's the objective of this book. You read it. Once you buy it, send me the screenshot of purchase. It's a minimum cost book because other books are 10,000, 24,000 and all. So this minimum cost book. Maima is asking why parents are always worrying about everything their child do, even they say we trust you. So this goes back to your childhood. When you were child, there were two scenarios. Either your parents were overprotective, so that's what you have inherited with them, the culture of overprotection, or your parents did some mistakes or some lapses and you did some mistake and you suffered, and you don't want your child to suffer the same. That's why you are overprotective. If it is about the trust, yeah, so they say we trust you, but they don't trust the child. Parents don't trust the child. The problem is the child has not gained the trust of the parent. Okay. For that, you have to tell the child, assure the child, you do mistake, you do something wrong, come and tell me. I will help you correct that mistake. But don't do such big mistakes or don't do mistakes by intention. Right? Don't be a bad human being. We are good people, but sometimes some mistakes happen. And no mistake is so big that it cannot be repaired. You come to me, I will tell you the solution. Never say the word I trust you. You say the word I trust you to someone you don't trust. Or there is a question mark of trust and you want that person to think that you trust. Say that there is, instead of saying this statement I trust you, you can show it in your actions. When they come to you with their problems, when they come to you and tell you certain things, they have done the mistake or something has happened, you have to stop invalidating them. You have to accept them. Okay, this is a mistake, we work on some repairment. Good question. So I'm reading the Mirfat story. So Mirfat has written that she has one client. So yeah, he's listening. He's going to kill you after this. So Mirfat has one client where there is an 8-year-old boy. He was loving and social in nature, but suddenly, since few weeks or few months, became aggressive and started punching the classmates and busmates. Started punching. And that point he is too strong to be easily managed too. Okay, so this is a matter of aggression and antisocial behavior, rebellious nature, and going towards wrong tendencies. Okay, this is not good. So you have to, when the child is calm, not on that day, not after the event, not during the event, yeah, you have to give the child three steps. Step one, feed the child. What do you want to eat, play, do things? We do. Garden, whatever. Don't cry. It's okay. He's making you cry. He's blackmailing you. So the second step is, then you talk to the child frankly. Tell me what are the scenarios happening when you do that. Okay, what provokes you? Yeah, you understand the story. And the third is, you have to equip the child with the knowledge that next time someone provokes you, what to do. He does not know what to do. This 8-year-old child, right? So he thinks that in the Hindi movies, if some villain puts some taunt or something, the hero beats the villain. They are adult. They are hero and villains of that 40 year, 50 year. Number one. Number two, they are playing the roles. That is a movie. You are a child, 8 year. You are not supposed to do that. Yeah. Plus, it is illegal. Plus, you may get removed from the school. Plus, that is also the child of another parent. You cannot beat up another child. If there is a scenario you cannot manage, number one, don't play Tom and Jerry games. Number two, don't be the Jerry and poke at the Tom. You know, when we were child, we used to be on the side of Jerry. But when we grow up, we realize that Jerry was so much monster that Tom is the poor person actually. The Jerry is poking the Tom and running away, and the Tom is running and then getting crushed. And we laugh at the Tom. And we think that Tom is the villain. No, it is the Jerry who is the villain. So you have to make this child realize, don't be the Jerry, don't be the Tom. Leave that game. If you don't like someone, don't sit to the next person, don't interact, don't see, don't engage. If now the child has told you that this was the scenario, this was the scenario, this was the scenario, that's why he has beaten up someone. So you give them another solution. Instead of beating up, you can warn them, you can say them certain things. You can play some psychological tricks, psychological warfare. You can come to me and tell me. You can go to the teacher and tell. Right? Or you can just say that if you do not stop, I'm going to beat you up. That will stop most of the kids. It's an 8-year child. This child is not a criminal. Yeah? And don't start thinking the child, if you go to a psychiatrist or someone, unethical psychologist or someone in the practice, most of them are ethical, but you don't know where you'll end up. So they will start some medicines. Your child is extremely aggressive, juveniles, they will make up some new diagnosis which is not there in the world. Yeah? Dysfunctional aggression or regression, ADHD, autism. Yeah? And then they start the medicine. You are the lifetime client. The child has become the zombie and it is worse than the prison. Don't do that. It's okay. This is a child. This is a matter of parenting. This is a matter of education. Equip them with the another alternative knowledge, alternative tool, alternative option. What should you do in this scenario? Presently, they have learned from either their parents that something happened, they beat each other, or they have learned from their movies that something happened, they beat each other up. You have to tell them, no, there is another option. This is not a movie. And next time when you beat up your husband, beat up in solitude. Don't do it in front of your children. They have learned from. No, you are not doing it? Okay, very good. Megha is asking an interesting question. What if the bully child scares the other classmates too, and even if the bullied child tries the reward system, they take advantage of him instead, like bringing regular chocolates and all those things? So in most of the schools, bullies are removed from the school. If it's a good school, if you complain about the bully, then principal or someone will investigate the matter and ask other children, and if it is everyone agrees that this child is a bully, they remove it from the school. Okay, it is a matter you need to talk to the parent and the not the parents. The parents of the bully may be a monster actually. You need to talk to the school teacher, class teacher, or the principal that this is a matter. Yeah. See, that bully is a school child. That is not a criminal. That is not a gunda, right? So they are afraid of their parents. They are afraid of the principal. They are afraid of the teacher, and they are afraid of getting removed from the school. You cannot go and threaten that child. Matter is worse than. You can approach the principal and the teacher and written complaint, and ask them to manage this child very well. Okay, that is a step you can do. But the first step is always a diplomatic solution. Some, converting your enemy to your bodyguard. It has worked very well so far. Okay, so that tactic she has learned very well, and every time there is an enemy, she will convert it to a dog or the protector. Yeah, so pet dog. Yeah, you can do that. So, you want to listen to the stories of dog biscuits? Yeah, dog biscuits. There is something called dog biscuit in life. There is something called dog biscuit in the schools. There is something called dog biscuits in the business. There is a very good book, The Rainmaker. In that, the hero of the book is one small younger child, 10 years, and he is he sells newspaper in the morning, 5 a.m. He distributes the newspaper to every house, Okay, it is 5 a.m. It's night, and when you go to new place, some dogs are going to chase you. Some are pet dogs and some are road dogs. What do you do? Two options. You stop delivering in that area, but you lose the business, or you carry the dog biscuits. Yeah, you give the dog biscuits whatever value you can give. It may not be the premium, the super, or the dog biscuits. So we have categorized that: DB dog biscuits, SDB super dog biscuits, and premium dog biscuits. Premium dog biscuits means the cake. This is dark fantasy, and this one is 5 rupees, 10 rupees chocolate, or sometimes 1 rupee chocolate. So you give the dog biscuits, and now the dogs, they don't trouble you. They are waiting for you. When will you come and deliver the newspaper? They lick you. They wave their tail. They say you hi. They protect you. If a new dog comes and shout at you, this dog will bark at the new dog and say, "Hey, keep quiet." He will give dog biscuit to everyone. Take it, take it, take it. You like it? So now you learned the concept of dog biscuits today. You write down the chat, you like the concept of dog biscuit. Write down. You can use this concept for everywhere. Don't forget to use it on your husbands. It doesn't work on your wife. It doesn't work on wives. And it doesn't work on mother-in-laws. So there is a different tactic you will need to use probably. Okay. So Maya is like, oh no, mother-in-law does not work. That is my troublemaker actually. The pillow will work. So there is a story of use of pillow which I cannot tell right now because of medical legal issue. Because what happened one time, this is not a suggestion I'm telling you, I'm just telling the story. Okay, what happened one time. Okay, I'm not giving you any suggestion. This is not a prescription, this is not a recommendation. If you understand something else, you do it on your own responsibility. If you do it, you do it on your responsibility. Okay, I'm not responsible. The author is not responsible for the for your divorce. When you read this book, Relate Pillar Marriage Counseling, you will learn 25 Relate Pillar tests. So there are tests for you to identify what is the relation between you and your spouse or your client and spouse. What is the problem? So every time the problem is like this, they talk something each other and you understand. No, that is average or poor marriage counselor. You want to be rich marriage counselor? Read this book, Relate Pillar Marriage Counseling. In this, you will learn 25 Relate Pillar tests. These are objective tests. And objectively, you can understand what is the problem, who is the troublemaker in the marriage. So there are tests I have developed. Most of the marriage lawyers, divorce lawyers and marriage counselors, they have learned this concept from me. So there are tests for respect, trust, compatibility, goal sharing, parenting style, intimacy, affection, all those things, right? So what happens? Sometimes after marriage, people do the compatibility test. Every husband is going to fail that test, right? And that's why I have written in the book, if you divorce, the author is not responsible for your divorce. Similarly, after listening to the pillow story, the author is not responsible for whatever actions or whatever interpretation you understand. Yeah. So there are some troublemakers. You cannot use psychological warfare. You cannot use your hands. You cannot use anything. So there is a solution for that. Use the pillow on pillow. So the pillow is to be used. Yeah, I knew you would understand mistakenly. The pillow is to be used here, my dear. Close your ears with the pillow. Yeah. Tell me truthfully, you understood something else, right? To use the pillow wrong way. Right? So you wanted to use it, but my recommendation is to use the pillow on your ears. Yes, Raslin. Letter to Student on Amazon by me. You can search my name on Amazon. Okay, Mirinch is like, do we need to establish a certain boundary between parents and children in order to have a healthy family environment or healthy mental health? So that's a very interesting question. So healthy mental health of the parent she's talking actually, right? So, right? That's a good question, relevant question. Even if you are a marriage counselor, psychology counselor, or you are a corporate slave, or whatever job you have, you need to maintain the boundary and you have to be very clear. who is the boss, and this is my boundary. Like for your clients, you have to tell them in the first call before you take the payment, this is my timing. You cannot WhatsApp me after this time. You cannot call me randomly. You can talk to me only with appointment. Every call is going to be paid call. You have to pay me the money. I will not pay you. Understood? If you don't like me, go to somewhere else. If you are emergency in the middle of night, go to nearest hospital. Right? If you are a corporate slave, if you are working somewhere corporate, you have to tell your manager, hey, after I reach home at 6 p.m., whatever time you reach, yeah, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., I'm not going to answer your call, I'm not going to answer your WhatsApp. If something is there, it can wait till tomorrow morning because no one is going to die. I come from a medical field. If you do not act, someone will die. Today, no one is going to die. If someone is going to die, take them to nearest hospital. Don't call me because I cannot do anything. Now the same is with your spouse. You need certain boundaries. Yeah. What will be the boundaries? You have to respect me. You have to talk to me properly. Then you cannot bully me in front of others. Yeah. Jokes and other things all okay. Or whatever is your boundary. Yeah. You need time for your work. You need time for your meditation. You need time for yourself. This is my boundary. This is my time. You need time for grooming. I take 1.5 hours to get ready in the morning. Okay, this is my time. You take 10 minutes. That's good. You have mastered the skill. Yeah. Probably I like taking my time on that. That is my relaxation time. Let me do it. Okay. So don't come in the bathroom and trouble me that how much long time you are going to take. That is my boundary. What? That boundary is very small. Demands, very small, little demands. So whatever is the boundary you have to tell. Then you have to tell the boundary to your child. You cannot disrespect me. You cannot lie to me. You cannot manipulate stories. This is something you cannot punish the child. You have to tell the child each lesson during each occasion sometimes. Okay? Right? If child is going to do some mistakes, the object is not to punish. The object is make the child understand and not repeat the mistake. They are going to repeat it again. But you have to tell them. So here, that is not a spouse. If you have a spouse, there is an easy solution that you can divorce and change the spouse. But since you are stuck with this child, you have to manage this child. You cannot boycott this child, right? Cannot buy a new child, right? In India, adoption is already difficult. So it's better to accept whatever that child. It is your child at the end. The child has got your skills. Yeah. And still, if you want to develop your good and strong emotional bonds with your child and make the child understand your boundaries, which parent she wants to do with her child, read this book, Letter to the Student. This will help them understand your boundaries, their boundaries, and create a stronger bond between you and them. Now ask more questions. How the 804 has happened, how it is 1.5 years gone. You have no orientation. If you lost the orientation of time, you forgot that already 1.5 hour is gone. If you would not have seen the clock, read on the chart, you lost. Read on the chat, you lost. I really lost it. The orientation of time while discussing with you because you have good smile, good face, good questions, good interactions, good learning, enjoying, engaging, all those things. Yeah. Chitra is like, sir, I am lost in you since the day one. What are you talking, sir? Lost for 1.5 hours. I am lost since 2 years since I know you. I am completely lost for you. Very good. Mirfat is like, sir, I also want to get lost in you. Okay, I hope your husband is not listening. Next time you use your earphones, don't be like this. Provoke people, my innocent people like me, to say certain things. Mama, see, Papa is making me eat pizza. So junk food, Mama, I don't want to eat, but he's forcing me to eat and he's ordering, Mama. What can I do? So don't force innocent people like me to say certain things. You want to ask more questions? You're enjoying it? Loving it? Still unmarried? Okay, very good. Then you are blessed. But you know, all other people, we are so jealous of you. We are so envious of you. We want to get you married so early and fast. Then we will like, we are not the only ones who are suffering. Finally, one more person, and we will heave a sigh of relief. Thank God, marriage is also married and she's also suffering like us. We don't want any single happy person in the world. That's our mission of life. But anyways, don't worry. For you, there is still hope. Before you commit to someone, you can read this book and do the compatibility test with them, respect test, love test, trust test, affection test, goal sharing, and parenting style. If someone matches all the tests, then you can look for next level. Very good question. What if sir, someone fails in the test, already married, and someone fails in this test? There is still a hope. Don't worry, you know me. I'm going to give you the problem and the solution also. The solution is uh, this is You Are My Galaxy is the problem, the painting name, and the happy couple is the solution. So solution is relate pillar. There are more than 300 couple activities. For each relate pillar, 25 relate pillars. For each relate pillar, there are 15 to 20 or 25 couple activities to improve your trust, improve your love, intimacy, lust also, yeah, and common goal sharing, parenting style for that. So if you read this, you can find what is your problem, what is your client's problem, and if you read this, you can find what is the solution. Yeah, someone is asking, sir, what if someone there is infidelity involved? So yeah, so this book does not cover the infidelity problem. Okay, for infidelity, there is only one solution. Now you are so much traumatized, you need to recover from that trauma. To recover from the trauma, you need to heal your traumatic memory, replace traumatic images, increase your emotional bank balance, and forgive someone, accept yourself. For that, you need to learn Sunday's classes, psychotherapy. So the program, in that you will learn all the modalities: CBT, SCBT, subcognitive therapy, neuroplasticity, psychodynamics, experiential psychotherapy. When you learn that, you will learn how to heal someone. In that program, I do the demo of the methods. When you watch the demo, you that experience of watching the demo itself heals you, and then you can practice on the client and heal them completely and permanently. All those emotional turbulence, what is happening with you or with the client, are anxiety, stress, depression. They are superficial symptoms of in some deep-rooted traumas. So how to heal those traumas for different? There are copyright methods which are not available outside. You will learn in Sunday program. That's a separate program. If you are interested, if you have money, you can talk to me. If you are interested and if you don't have money, it's okay. Wait, present program is also sufficient. Don't worry. If you are interested and you have money but you don't want to spend it, it's okay. No problem. Take your time. This program itself is a healing journey, and the problem is many people are afraid to get healed. They are romanticizing their depression, they are romanticizing their bad moments, traumatized event. My husband has done with this, my parent has done with this, my child has done with this, my parents are big. All those things they are living and circling and doing because they are enjoying blame game. They are enjoying giving the excuse of their lower growth to all those people. Yeah. If you are fed up of that enjoyment, if you are done romanticizing your depression and traumatizing others and traumatizing yourself, then take up Sunday program. It's a spiritual journey to heal yourself. You will get healed and you will learn healing methods, copyright methods to heal someone completely permanently in 10 healing plan sessions. You will be program is 6 months. You get the certificate also, and but you will learn how to make a healing plan of 10 sessions. So earning is 10 times more. You can engage the client for 10 times. How many of you are attending Sunday classes and getting healed? Write down the chat. Getting healed, healed already, healing completed, or started healing others. Whatever is your stage. If you are interested, you can talk to me. If you wish to talk to me, you can WhatsApp me Monday to Friday, 1 to 5 p.m. If you need any help after 5 p.m., go to your nearest hospital. Enjoyed? So see you on Sunday. Have a great time. Keep reading the book, be in touch with your mentors, depending on the time they are given you, and you know my timing. Yeah. Have a great time. See you. Enjoyed equally.